So you've mentioned the word self-belief a couple of times already in this conversation, and so I want to unpick that. It's something so often fragile. We have this sense of self and self-belief, and there's so many people who talk about feeling like an imposter at various moments in their own lives. Um, where does it start for you, Beth? How can you help someone have the self-belief enough to become this, empowering leader, empowering coach?
Mm. Yeah, it's a great question, and that's why coaching is so good. One-to-one
Mm,
coaching, having that chance to reflect and explore and understanding where it comes from. A lot of the time, it's something that happened in childhood, or a statement that someone made, or an experience that we had that went wrong, and it's affected us in some way and stopped us from believing in ourselves.
mm,
Um, and then it's like, okay, well, what do we want to do with that? Now that we have this knowledge, what do we want to do? And there's a couple of steps that I help people with in terms of increasing self belief. And one of those is playing to your resilient strengths. So I
okay.
really believe in a strength based approach to leadership. So helping people uncover what they do really well and giving them opportunities to thrive in that.
Mhm.
So I believe obviously in self development, and there's always areas we can grow. And it's important that we work on those, but that they shouldn't be the forefront of our working day.
Mhm.
So when we're enjoying what we do, when we're using our strengths, we're in flow, we're thriving. And I feel like that's a great place to start when we think about building belief, building confidence. Um, so yeah, using running with our resilient strengths is a key area for that. I also
Okay,
think have
and a resilient strength is something that you know you're good at. Is that what you're saying? That these
yeah
are things that you can fall back on because they are resilient to challenge because you're like, "No, no, no, this is what I'm good at." Is that what you're trying to explain there?
yeah, absolutely. It's a phrase
Yeah.
that See Me Colour Profiling use in terms of our resilient strengths, and it's essentially strengths that we can do for a prolonged period of time without getting tired or bored. So, like you said, it's a strength that you think, I can do this all day, every day, and I'm happy to do it, and I enjoy doing that. We can have
Yeah.
strengths that actually drain us a little bit. Perhaps we've developed them over time and they are some strengths, but they're not our resilient strengths. So we can do them, but they still might take some energy from us.
Like an introverted person who enjoys presenting to groups or working within a group, it's kind of they enjoy that. It's something they might have developed real skill to, but by the end of the day, they can feel frazzled and worn out by it.
Yeah, absolutely. So they might not want
Yeah,
to do that 5 days a week. Maybe one
yeah,
day a week they want to do that because that's a
yeah,
stretch for them and they're going to grow in that place, which is fantastic. And I do
yeah.
encourage people to step into that stretch zone.
Mhm.
But then, like I said, for the most of the time, you're using your strengths so that you feel, yeah, able to succeed in what you're doing.
Yeah. Not drained by them.
Absolutely.